David, what was the hero supposed to be in this dish?
The corn, sir.
I'm struggling to taste corn. I mean, some serious spices there. I expect something so much better, especially the advantage you had.
I just went from number 1 way the back down to number 7. I've basically come to accept that I'm going home today. I forgot rice.
You forgot your rice?
How did you forget the main ingredient?
It was in the process of me making sure that I had everything else.
But you knew what you wanted to make.
Right. I'm making rice pudding and I forget the rice. I don't know what I'm gonna do now.
How'd you forget the rice?
It just went right past it.
The rules state you cannot
Right,
go back in there.
right.
It's a competition.
Yep.
Let's go. How can you forget the rice?
Freaking
Seriously?
I left my advantage on that pantry floor along with the rest of my soul, man. How the am I gonna get out of this one? I cannot believe that I forget the rice. How do you make rice pudding without rice?
Let's go, guys.
Right now, I'm hoping that one of my competitors has grabbed rice and is not gonna use it. Mamsi, ¿tienes arroz?
Arroz no.
Can you believe David Martinez made that stupid mistake, forgetting one of the key ingredients?
And the thing is, he's got all the other ingredients for that dish now. So what is he gonna do with it?
You can't go around scrounging.
Think anyone's got any rice out there?
You couldn't happen to have rice, would you, Christine?
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
Josh, do you have any rice?
No rice. David runs by and asks me if I have any rice, and I don't, but if I had it, I probably wouldn't give it to him.
Hey, do you have any extra rice or anything?
No, I don't have any rice.
I hear David behind me. He's kind of like hollering at some of the other contestants about rice. And I had grabbed some short grain rice as a backup plan.
Frank, do you have any rice at all?
I don't, brother.
No?
Nope, sorry.
Hey, Becky, do you have rice?
Now he's going around like a helpless puppy.
I just need the smallest amount.
At this point, anyone asks me for anything, I would tell them no.
How much do you need?
The smallest amount. Do you need all of it?
No, I was gonna do that as a backup, but I'm good.
Thank you.
Cat's have got 9 lives. He's got 90 lives. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done it.
No.
No, not at this stage. I want a 7th chance of winning this competition. You don't start giving out your ingredients. He's a lucky, lucky boy.
Just gave him the key to the city.
Wow.
How are we doing, Josh?
We're doing good.
You know that David forgot to get his rice,
That is ridiculous.
and you know that Becky gave it to him?
She's crazy.
Would you have done that?
No, he had a huge advantage.
Josh said he wouldn't help another competitor. If somebody has rice, they're not using all the rice, why shouldn't they give it to him? And my mother always told me, you know, you gotta treat people the way you want to be treated.
Guys, just over halfway.
The heat's off, right? Yeah.
Felix, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, Chef.
What are you doing?
It's a corn profiterole with a sweet corn vanilla pastry cream.
You take the most sophisticated, one of the most technical desserts to get right, and you haven't even made the mix yet.
I'll be okay.
So you had the advantage. You picked corn.
Yes, sir?
And then what happened?
I forgot the most important component, the rice.
I mean,
Becky graciously gave you the rice.
Becky graciously gave me the rice.
Who else out there would have given David rice? Show of hands. Everyone but Josh.
I feel like I'm definitely way more competitive than the rest of the people in this competition. It would be crazy if I was to leave today. I just got back, so it's really important that I had to do what I can to keep that white apron.
I know this is a competition, but there's not enough honorable people out there. If he's gonna go down, he's gotta go down because his dish sucks.
Explain the dish to me.
It is a corn and milk-based rice pudding with a little bit of corn salt caramel at the bottom and drizzled on top.
It's really, really, really unedibly disgusting. Did you taste this?
I did. I enjoyed it. It reminded me of my mom's kitchen.
That's a place that I'm going to avoid.
If I were you, I would ask Becky for some sugar while you're at it. And this is just weird to me. This is one of the worst things you put in front of us.
David, what was the hero supposed to be in this dish?
The corn, sir.
I'm struggling to taste corn. I mean, some serious spices there. I expect something so much better, especially the advantage you had.
I just went from number 1 way the back down to number 7. I've basically come to accept that I'm going home today.
Next is Becky.
I'm calling it classy corn, trashy corn. In the panna cotta, I used cream and vanilla bean, and then I pureed some corn in there with some gelatin, and then steeped the corn cobs to get that extra starch.
Beautiful. Very creative, thoughtful plating. The cherries have a nice kind of acidity and brightness, and they're crunchy versus like the rich, creamy corniness of the panna cotta. This is the kind of thing that people really enjoy in a dessert because desserts are supposed to be whimsical. Your corn panna cotta is quite delicious. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Felix is walking over her profiteroles, and I'm thinking, it look kind of funny. It look like little baby nipples.
It's corn profiteroles with a sweet corn pastry cream. I wanted to do something a little bit different with texture as far as having popcorn and cornmeal into the dough.
Looking at this, I can't tell if it's the novelty fake cat poop. It doesn't look like a beautiful profiterole. It's so dense. It's not airy or flaky, and I don't get the caramelized popcorn throughout. I don't know if this is gonna allow you to continue that journey. This is way beneath what I expect from you.
There's no texture there. You've got wet on wet. I mean, honestly, I had you in my top 3 personally. But I honestly think this is your worst dish that you've cooked in this competition. Frank, please. I love the way that you eye Josh's dessert.
I just want to see.
And what do you think?
My boy Josh looks a little weird to me.
Wow.
Frank calls out my dish, but whatever. I know I'm gonna do 10 times better than that kid.
Right, what is it?
Okay, so you have a corn budino with a chocolate sauce, and it's garnished with candied pinoli nuts and corn.
Delicious. It's got that nice creme caramel texture. But smart move with the chocolate sauce. Very smart. I'd highly commend you on that one. Good job.
Thank you so much. Josh's dish just looks funny. It doesn't look right.
This is a corn creme brulee with a corn-infused caramel.
Visually very unappetizing. It's kind of gross looking. Way too sweet.
I don't think it's terrible though, but I mean, I think it's
You
very
don't think it's terrible? I think it's terrible. And that's really all that matters, right?
Yeah, you're right.
It's not executed properly. We already sent you home once. That's bad.